Well, good day, folks. Welcome to the weekend. We finally made it. So for today, we're going to have a look at another modern slip joint. Yeah, Canadian Tire, they did it to me again. But before we hop into that, quick mail call. I got a letter today from Randy at Randy's Wasteland Survival Guide. Now, he sent me a nice handwritten note with some very encouraging words in it, so I greatly appreciate that. And we got some stickers. So we got Randy's Wasteland Survival Guide, 2 of the full-sized skull stickers. Pretty neat. I like that color green too. It's nice. And then 1 without the skull with Randy's Wasteland Survival Guide. And along with that, he sent me 2 of these little, I believe they're 3D printed pocket clips that are made for a Swiss Army knife, but would work on anything that has a key ring on it. And he sent me 2, one in red, and then a glow-in-the-dark one that went right on my Banger Handyman. That's pretty cool. That one glows in the dark. Then you just drop that over your belt or on your pocket, and your knife can dangle away. So that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for that, Randy. Definitely go check out Randy's channel. He has some great content. He gets a ton of knives move across his screen, and he's got a variety. He's got traditionals, moderns, folders, fixed blades, multi-tool knives, multi-tools. You name it, you'll find it on Randy's channel. Plus, he does a live every week with Jesse McJames at Alien Outlaw. They do a live stream each week, and I want to say it's Tuesday, but it could be Thursday, or it might be Wednesday. But it's through the week. I remember that much. Don't ask me a lot. I'm getting old. I'm lucky to remember my name most days. So definitely go check out Randy at Randy's Wasteland Survival Guide, and check out the live he does with that Alien Outlaw Jesse McJames every week. It's a pretty good show. They get some good guests on there. Alrighty, back to the knife stuff. So like I said, Canadian Tire did it to me again. So if any of you have been following my recent videos, Canadian Tire has been having a variety of sales on their buckknives and other knives. And I picked up a few, and I think I've got enough now. We'll do a video here shortly comparing them all. But the one for today is the Buck 251 Maverick. And that comes with a nail nick for easy opening, liner lock for added safety, stainless steel clip, and G10 handles. Your blade is a 3.4 drop point made of 7 CR17 MOV steel. The closed length is 4.5 inches. The weight is 3.7 ounces. And as we said, G10 handle with a stainless steel clip. And this one, like the others, is made in China. So, here we have it. So nice look to the handles. I like the green. It's kind of an OD green. It's got a bit of a texture to it. You have a lanyard hole. You have 1 screw on either side here holding your scale on, and that is a T6. And then you have a T8 for your pivot. It is single-sided, and it is not a captive pivot. So if you're going to take it apart, you're going to have to apply some pressure to that side. You have your stainless steel clip with your Buck name on it. It is deep carry, but not fully deep carry. You're going to have about a 1/2 inch stick out over the top. You have 2 T6 screws holding that in. Your clip is inset, but your screws are not, so there's a little bit of a mushroom in there. let's check that out. We have here little pseudo denim pocket. You've got a thinner piece here for some fancy going out jeans, and then a thicker portion here to simulate your work jeans. So, excuse me, gentlemen, I'm just going to slip you up here for the moment. And so in our slimmer pocket, slides over nice, good bit of retention. On our more of a work or heavy duty jean, slips over nice. I do feel a bit of drag where the screws are, so over time that may wear away at your pocket, but the retention is good. So it is a fairly stiff clip. What else can we look at here? Excuse me. You also have on the tube for your T6s, you could also drop a lanyard on that if you want to. There's plenty of blade clearance. Your blade is well centered. You have on the inside, if I can catch it with the light, I don't know if you're seeing that or not, but on this side opposite where your liner lock is, in here, they have skeletonized this part of the frame. So that's going to reduce your weight a little bit. It's not skeletonized on this side because you have your liner lock on that side. Your deployment is manual with the nail nick. You do have detent ball that breaks right there. You fully open. You can see right there the divot for your detent ball. That little click right there is the detent ball passing the liner lock, and then your liner lock clicks in here. You have good coverage with the liner lock. It's passing to pretty much half, so 50%. No side to side or up and down blade play. As stated, excuse me, you have a drop point blade. You have, again, your buck name there, and then your model 251 and your year of manufacture, which is a 2023. We can check our chart here, and you can see right there it's your 2023 mark. Has a nice gradual drop to the point. You have a hollow concave grind. Your edge grind is very consistent on this side. Very consistent on this side. You have a very aggressive point. Small bit of a sharpening choil. That could be considered a finger choil, but I think that's a little bit, I would need a little bit more before I would have faith in that, but you can choke up to here with relative safety and comfort. As far as the feel in the hand, I have medium-sized hands. I can get a good grip on that. If I squeeze hard with a pistol grip, I do feel the clip a bit right in. I just catch the edge right in here a bit. With a more standard grip, the clip isn't bothering me there. You have a nice cutaway for one finger there. Sweeps to the back, so you can catch, you have some retention there to catch on your fourth finger. It is pretty much a four-finger grip for me. I think it would still be good for somebody with a larger hand, because there's still a little bit of room left there. But somebody with a larger hand, if their pinky was riding up on that ridge right there, they may find some discomfort in that. So your overall length is just ever so shy, maybe 1/8 of an inch shy of 8 inches. Blade length for me is showing at right about 3 1/3 inches with a cutting edge. Oh, a little better than 3 1/4. The blade edge feels nice and sharp from the box. We will give it the old Post-it note test. That's pretty sharp right out of the box. Probably a little strop would be even better, but that's pretty good for right out of the box. Buck is pretty good with their edge grinds. I can say that. Most buck knives I've gotten, particularly the more expensive ones like your 110s, I got a 119 that is just a laser sharp knife. The jimping is nice. It's aggressive, but not too aggressive, and it's in a really nice spot for me. My thumb lands there really well. Can even catch it a little bit here on more of a pinch grip. So overall, I think a pretty good knife. You have really good access to your liner lock. If you're so inclined, you can give it a flick open. But you do have it's like a double detent, because your detent ball is going to catch your liner lock right here, then hop onto your liner lock, and then, certainly not a drop shetty blade, but it is a slip joint. So overall, I have no great complaints on this knife. Fit and finish is all really good. And I believe that was running somewhere in the neighborhood of 65, 69, new, somewhere in that market. And I do believe it was on sale for 25. It was like 55% off or something like that. So eventually Canadian Tire is going to make me collect all of their buck knives, because they just keep putting them on sale. Right now, the 311 is on sale for like 9 something. So they're really trying to clear those out. Now, like the others, I don't know for sure if this one is a Canadian exclusive or a Canadian Tire exclusive. I know a couple of others, like the Matrix and the Kingsman, were exclusive to Canada. So if you wanted one of those in the States, you'd either have to try and order it from Canadian Tire or find a friend up here who's kind enough to send one down to you. It's some slip joints can have an issue coming from the US into Canada with border services, but they're primarily focused on your modern flippers and flickers and whatnot. So a slip joint, as long as you can't break that detent and wrist flick it open like that, they're likely going to let it pass through. But shipping from Canada to the US, I'm pretty sure they're not concerned, because if they don't like the knife and it's leaving the country, they're probably all good with that. Anyway, folks, and just in case anybody's interested, if you want to do a size comparison, here is the knife up against the Buck 110. So just a touch shorter than a Buck 110, but certainly not as deep or beefy as the Buck 110. And open wise, about a 1/2 inch 5/8 shorter than your 110. Blade wise, maybe 1/3 of an inch shorter on the blade, and cutting edge wise, pretty close, but still shorter. So I don't have one, but perhaps that drop point blade is somewhat similar to the 110s in there. You need a 110 or a 112 with a drop point, I believe. So it might be somewhat similar. Anyhow, folks, there we have your Buck Maverick, model number 251. So I hope you enjoyed the look. And don't forget to check out Randy's page. And if you're a lover of buck knives, definitely check out Tom's page, Knife Delights. He has a ton of buck knives on his page. And JC's Mountain Ajar is having a giveaway this weekend. So go check out one of his recent videos where he explains the giveaway and how to enter. And I do believe he plans to make the draw on Saturday this weekend. So Saturday the 7th, which is probably when I will release this video anyways. Maybe I'll sneak it out early. This is Friday. Maybe I'll drop it tonight just to get that out there. Maybe give JC a little boost. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoy your weekend. It's going to rain cats and dogs here all weekend. In fact, there is an actual rain warning for the amount we're supposed to get. So if you don't see me much over the weekend, that's because I'm bailing my basement out. So y'all take care. Have a great weekend. And if the weather is nice where you are, get out in the woods. It is a peaceful place to be. And I'm sure we could all use a little peace and quiet in this world right now. So get out and enjoy the woods. Y'all take care.